Hey guys, so I'm back again. I've got another tutorial. So this one's for a slightly different house. This is for a bit more of a two-story, three-bedroom, like almost like a townhouse, but it does look a little bit big to be a townhouse. So we'll see how we go. So I just made this one straight after my first video. I thought I'd do a couple of videos for you guys just so you can sort of let me know how I'm going, what you think of my designs, and if they're actually any helpful as well. Yeah, I do sort of seem to doubt myself a little bit, so that sort of encouragement or even just letting me know is perfectly what I'm looking for. Um, so yeah, let's get into this one. So here I'm just doing like a pergola type thing that sort of hangs over. It doesn't sort of have any sort of inside to it. It's just sort of like the more wooden slates. I did have a few issues with getting this step on. I think it's just because the actual land is on its slope. So I did have an issue with that, but I did get it sorted out. So there we go. And yeah, so I did have a lot of fun creating this house. It is sort of like almost like a dream house. Well, a realistically dream one anyway. So yeah, I did the 3 bedrooms. It's got 3 bathrooms, so it's got an ensuite, a normal bathroom, and it's also got a small bathroom downstairs. So we know how annoying it is when your sim has to rush up the stairs to go to the bathroom. So I did put a small one downstairs, which you'll see later on. And I did do a massive deck area out the back. So it's behind the garage, so it's quite private. I did try to put a pool in it, but that didn't sort of work just because it was quite a small deck for a pool. So I did flag that idea. I didn't really like the pool on it, so I just left it as a deck. But just here I've just got the foyer, I've got the lounge, I've got the kitchen and dining, and that dining room does open out onto the deck. There is that small bathroom down there as well, so I just put the windows in for that one. And I've got the little archways to go into the sort of communal areas like I did mention in my last video. If you haven't seen it, do head over and have a look. That was my first tutorial, so hopefully I've sort of stepped up my game from that one. So I'm just doing here the deck area and just doing the doors from the dining room to the deck. So I did think of it kind of as like a sort of rustic slash modern type house. So I did try my hardest. I did like the end result though, so I was quite happy with that. I'd be more than happy to put my Sims in and play the game as well in this house. I think they would be quite happy in here. I do think it would suit sort of like a mom, a dad, a teenage daughter and teenage son. But yeah, I think it ended up being quite different to what I actually thought it would be. So yeah, I was quite surprised. Sort of with these things, I do tend to sort of just go in with a plan, and then it sort of just kind of changes halfway through, which is okay. I'm not too fussed with that. So yeah, and I did put the little garage down there just with somewhere to park the car. I think I'll try and put 2 car park spaces in there, but I don't think I did do it. Yeah, so I kept it quite modern. I do like my modern houses, and I do like that rustic touch as well. So I did try to keep it as sort of rustic as possible. But yeah, so even with this one, you can see that I did sort of use the same schemes that I did in my last tutorial. So the same colours for the kitchen and the dining, because after a while I actually did like that blue, so I think I might continue just to use it in the kitchen and dining area. It sort of brightens it up a bit without being white. I had a few issues with trying to get the roof just because there's so many angles and things like that for this house. It was kind of difficult, to be completely honest, but yeah, I might end up changing that as well. Like I said in my last video, I do end up going in and back and changing things. I do have a habit for that, so if I do change anything on this, I will post it in the comments. I'll post a screenshot or I'll do an updated video, just because I do tend to look at it and be like, oh no, actually I would like that there, or I think this could go better here. Um, so yeah, but I think my favourite one about this one was the foyer, because it's huge. And so I put a table there and a mirror, and obviously from my last tutorial, that's my favourite plant to use. It is really beautiful, and it just sort of contrasts against any other colour, because it is bright and pretty. So I do like those types of things. Again, in this one I did do quite a big-ish kitchen. I put in the dishwasher and the trash compactor in this one as well. But I do like putting in counters, so you know, just a slight breakfast bar to make things sort of informal when you don't have guests or anyone like that over. Obviously this is quite a formal dining area as well. So I put the chandelier in there, which I love the chandeliers, and there is that bar, sort of just to, you know, take the edge off, I guess. I also put that chest of drawers in there, so I thought I would put a painting in. I can't remember quite what I did with this one. Oh yes, I did the family portraits, because I love the family portraits. I think it makes a house quite more like a home, and I do like my plants as well, just to brighten the rooms up, so you know, give it that extra sort of brightness, because look how good that looks. Like, I'm really happy with how that one turned out. I think with the lounge here, I think it was a little bit of an awkward angle. I didn't quite think that one through, so I'm not very happy with the lounge, so I think I might just change it at some stage, because yeah, it just didn't seem quite right. Not too sure what it was about it. I think it was quite small, so but yeah, I might change it, but I might not as well, because I might just get lazy and not do it. But that's okay. So here I'm just doing my daughter's room, so I tried to make everything sort of more colour coded than sort of normal. I do love colour coded rooms, especially for kids. So yeah, and I really love this bed as well. So I think this one came with the Generations pack. So yeah, I was really happy with that. And I put a little fish bowl in there for her. And I don't think I was very happy with that lamp, so I might even go back and change that as well. So I gave her the chest of drawers that sort of matched her bed, which I ended up putting a few paintings up, and I think I put curtains up in her room as well, just to give it that more sort of homely touch. I think it's like the perfect girls' room as well. I did do it in the boys' room, but just because it makes it look more like a bedroom as opposed to just a room with a bed. I think for his room I did the same bed as well, but I just obviously changed the colours and things like that. And I think I gave him a TV in his room as well, so you know, boys, like, they love to play their video games and things like that and chill out and watch TV, so I thought I would give him that one since she's got a very pretty room. And here I am just doing the bathroom, so this is the more communal one. It'll probably mostly be shared by the brother and the sister. So it sort of doesn't have too much in it, but it's got enough for them. And now I'm just doing the master bedroom. I think the colours in this one didn't quite match up with what I actually had in mind. I think I only did this one quickly just because what I actually had in mind for it I didn't actually find. So yeah, I wasn't really happy with that one, so I'm going to be changing the master bedroom definitely. But the ensuite I was very happy with. It has a nice spa bath in there, just with the one basin and just the toilet as well, so obviously everything that they actually need. So yeah, other than that, I put the garage floor down as well. I don't think I put a car park in it though. But yeah, that was the end result.